Okay, good evening. Today is Tuesday, November 16th. This is the Appointments Committee. We have three new appointments. Full-time student police officers, Noel Notaro, Ashley Perez, and Allison Tota. Chief, if you may.
Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, councilors. This is a great night for the Fitchburg Police Department. I'm presenting three names for consideration as student police officers. We're at a point where we're very fortunate to have these three candidates this evening. Two of them are present here tonight. The third was unable to make it for unexpected circumstance that came up, but I'm presenting all three names to you for consideration this evening. I'd like to give you just a little bit of background on the candidates this evening. Just keep in mind, these candidates for the last year or so have really gone through a rigorous process, through application, through background checks, through all the requirements that are not required under the Police Officer Standard Training Commission. It's really a significant process that these individuals had to persevere this past year. And what we're presenting to you is the best of the best. These candidates came through with flying colors, and it's my privilege and my honor to present them to you tonight as consideration as future police officers for the city of Fitchburg. To my left, my first candidate, Noel Notaro. He's lived in Fitchburg and Leominster for most of his life. He attended Northwest Elementary School in Leominster. He went on to Memorial Middle School, and he's a 2016 graduate of Monty Tech High School with a certificate in plumbing. In 2019, Noel graduated from Mount Wachusett Community College with an associate's degree in criminal justice. Currently, he's employed as a technician for a company out of Waltham. To Noel's left is Ashley Perez. Ashley's also a graduate of Monty Tech. She's lives in Fitchburg for most of her life. She attended Wrangell Elementary School Memorial, and like I said, she went on and graduated from Monty Tech in 2014. Ashley's also a graduate of the Central Mass Reserve Intermittent Police Academy, and she graduated in 2019 there. Also, she's been employed with the Fitchburg Police Department as one of our 911 dispatchers since this past January. As you've seen through a lot of my candidates, that's been kind of a feeder system. My dispatchers becoming police officers, it gives them an opportunity to see what life is like in the law enforcement world. So, just as I started off saying, we're very fortunate to have these young men and women coming on our police department, having an interest in law enforcement. Some of the challenges we're facing in law enforcement today is recruitment. And, I'm very confident we've got three great candidates that we're sending to the police academy. And, hopefully next year you're going to see me many more times up here presenting police officers as we try to fill our ranks back up to where they're supposed to be. With that, I'd be happy to take any questions if you have any questions for the candidates.
Sure. First one I saw, Councilor Di Natale.
Thank you. Chief, can you just briefly go over what the process is going forward after tonight? So they're going into the academy. How long does that take?
Yeah, that's a great question, Councilor, because it's an extremely tenuous process. So they're going to attend the police academy. In Massachusetts, there's 5 or 6 designated Massachusetts MPTC academies, and they're going to be attending the academy in West Boylston. The academy lasts 24 weeks. So they're going to go through extensive training for 24 weeks, basically learning policing from the ground up. And once they graduate, hopefully they do graduate in 24 weeks, then they come on to the police department. Then in addition to that, then it's 12 more weeks that they're going to be in a field training program, driving and working side by side with officers that are field training officers, learning what it's like to be a Fitchburg police officer. So from start to finish, it's 36 weeks. So we're hiring 3 police officers today. They won't be ready for full service by themselves for a minimum of 36 weeks. We try to estimate on the high side 36 to 40 weeks that it could be up.
And what does that mean? So that means after that period of time, they will now be frontline on their own on a shift.
After 36 to 40 weeks, they are now eligible to work on their own, driving a cruiser, responsible for a certain area in the city, working, the best way to describe it is working independently.
Yeah, because a lot of my constituents sometimes A lot of my constituents, when these appointments happen, they think these three are hitting the street tomorrow.
No,
And I say, no, there's a ways to go before we
And
get
it
to that
seems
point.
like every appointment I'm asked the same question: what is a student police officer? Because it's a different term than a full-time police officer. Student police officers, just as it is, they are student police officers, and for the next 24 weeks, they are considered students in training to be police officers. So the title police officer will come after 24 weeks, but they still have a long road ahead of that for another 12 weeks.
Well, I would like to personally thank the candidates for stepping forward and filling the needs that we have in this city. And we place a heavy importance on law enforcement in this city, and I thank you very much as one sitting city councilor for your service, upcoming service, and your hopefully successful graduation and completion, and seeing you out there. Thank you.
Councilor Green?
Chief, with these three appointments, what will that put your staff number at?
Sure. Right now, I'm budgeted for 81 police officers in the city. I'm currently at 74. These three will bring me up to 77, so that still leaves me four short that I'm budgeted for, and we're actively, right now, processing future candidates that I hope to have within front of this body sometime in December or the latest in January.
Okay, so then they could become essentially full-time Fitchburg police officers 2023?
What I really have for a long-term plan for the police department is, for 2022, we're going to be hiring and filling a lot of retirements next year. Next year is going to be a growing year for us. Our numbers are going to be lower than I would like, but next year we're really rebuilding what we have at the Fitchburg Police Department. I'm excited to what 2023 will bring for the Fitchburg Police Department, but we're in very good, capable hands for this upcoming year, and we're going to add some exceptional new police officers to our rank and file here in the city.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. And I would like to just personally say welcome aboard, and thank you for stepping up and continuing to be the change that this community needs for community policing and good representation of our community. So thank you, and thank you to the chief for recognizing that as well.
You're welcome.
Councilor Fleming?
Yes, I want to just echo the sentiments of Councilor Di Natale, and I wish these young people a lot of success at the academy. It's not an easy task to take on, and I'm sure they'll do well, and good luck.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, unanimous.
Thank you, councilors.
Thank you very much.
Move we adjourn?
Adjourn.
Okay, we have a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second? Okay, a motion to adjourn and seconded. We are adjourned. Thank you.